All right, good morning everybody. Guillermo Mata here. In this video, I'm going to cover exactly how you could become a local guide, and I'm going to cover Google My Business Management and Q&As. Okay, I'm going to show you all of this live. Before I dive into this, make sure to hit the thumbs up on this video. Ask any questions down below. This is very important to me. Lets me know that this video made sense to you and that you got some kind of value out of it. Okay, so remember, hit the thumbs up, ask any questions down below. I'm going to share my screen with you now and give you the breakdown on how you could become that local guide and then take you on from there and show you everything else. Okay, so let's dive into my screen here. I'm going to share my screen here now. And so the first thing you want to do to become a local guide is head over to maps.google.com, and I'll leave a link down to this in my description down on the comments down below. And if you don't see it, just ask any questions in the comments, okay? So maps.google.com/local guides/how to, okay? So here's how you become a local guide. You just simply come here and you click join, okay? But let me give you some background on what local guides really do. I'm going to give you the reality on what these guys do, okay? So these are content curators, okay? This is pretty much what they do. I'm going to make a long story very short and very sweet, okay? These guys are considered local guides, okay? This is according to Google. And what they do is they basically, so let's say I'm going to just narrow this all down and make it easy, okay? I'm going to go to this listing here, okay? I had it open before. Now let's say I head down to this question here. This is the Q&As area that I mentioned in the beginning, okay? Q&A. This is important because when consumers come here, they're asking questions, okay? These are potential customers, potential clients that come here and they click ask a question if it's not already answered here. And what happens is that I'm going to click this here, see if a guide answered or happened to answer. Okay, we had a guide here, okay? So you go to local Q&A, you ask a question, okay? You ask a question, and then a local guide comes in and they'll reply. So if nobody replies within a certain amount of time, I think it's like 24 hours or so, a local guide will come in. So if the business doesn't reply is what I'm saying here. If the business owner doesn't reply, then a local guide will reply for them because they're quote unquote a bit more educated on the local area. They know the town a bit more and so on and so forth. Okay. So I hope that's clear. So local guides are very important. These guys are like like the gorillas of Google My Business, okay? GMB, okay? Because what happens is that when someone leaves a question, the business owner gets notified about it. So this is the dentist, right? Modern Dental Care. This is the dental company, right? If I don't reply to it, okay, then the local guide will reply to it. But if I'm listed as a manager for this business under their GMB account, then I'll be notified about it. So I could go ahead and reply to it. This is a big thing because if anything, it's a big problem because as a local business owner, let me just bring my camera here, bring it all back here. As a local business owner, right, you don't really have the time to go out there and look at your listings and see who replied to what. You got to take care of your patients, especially if you're a dentist or you're a chiropractor, you own some type of a unique kind of business, right? You're busy. You're taking care of your clients and your patients and your customers and all that. You don't have time to take care of your GMB listings, okay? So by positioning yourself as a local guy, you are essentially positioning yourself as an authority, like a gorilla in the GMB space. That's what I'm saying here. I hope this makes sense. So let me take you back here. I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to bring you back to local guides, okay? So remember, you see this? You go to local guides and you click join. Just follow the prompts. I'm not going to follow this because I want you to do it. I left the link all to this down below in the description so you could go get signed up. And you remember, you could flaunt this out, guys. You could flaunt this out. You see local guides? You could add this to your maybe your Facebook fan page, your website, and say, hey, I'm an authorized Google local guide, okay? Because they're allowing you to sign up. And that's not it, guys, okay? Check this out here. You see this? There's also a community. There's a community for local guides, okay? These content curators, these people that know, this is just a way, like this is really good for people who know a local area very, very well. So like if I'm in, like, let's say Queens, New York, right? This is just an example. I'm in Queens, New York. I know Queens, New York like the back of my hand. I can, I became a local guide. This is perfect for me because I know the area very well. So before you become a local guide, you need to choose the area. So if you're in a specific town of Alabama, Nashville, Tennessee, Texas, Dallas, it doesn't matter. You're in Florida, wherever. Maybe you're in the Miami area, Fort Lauderdale area, or you're in Dallas and you're in a specific town or city. This is perfect for you because you know the area more. Okay, so local guides, it don't matter what, okay, and I'm being transparent here. It don't matter who leaves a review on what business. You see this here? It don't matter if they left a business at a car wash, it does not matter. Um, they're gonna be notified about this, okay? And I took some notes here on this stuff. This is pretty much how it looks. I wanna cover this with you here. And if you want me to share this with you, just ask in the comments down below. I'm happy to share this with you. So 25% of locations on Google Maps have questions. These are some studies that were done. So these are the types of businesses that get a lot of questions. These are people that, or businesses to be clear, that that get hit with a lot of questions. So car dealers, employment agencies, self-storage companies, dentists, casual restaurants, chiropractors, insurance agencies, okay? So again, what happens is that people are clicking this here, and sometimes, what's crazy is that sometimes it gets ignored. So these are potential patients, potential prospects, potential clients, and sometimes it gets ignored, okay? But when you have management, you have someone managing all of this for you, this asset here, because it's a big deal. I mean, it's part of our business and it's part of how we represent our business online. We have someone replying to these questions, and we could turn that potential inquiry into a client. So I hope that made sense, okay? So this is pretty much how it looks here, exactly how I covered. Questions and answered is all there for you to see. And you can see that the local guys, they reply. And so yeah, I mean, this is, sometimes, a big thing here is that sometimes if there's no local guide, what happens is, the business can reply, or the local guide can reply. And when the local guide replies, they'll reply with content they may have found on the web, maybe on the blog of the business, on the fan page, and so on and so forth. So they'll try to, add that in there, so they don't necessarily know everything about the area, but they'll go out and they'll get content, whatever it is that they find, and they add it to the Q&A and as a Q&A reply. And that is it, guys. That is pretty much how this all works. That's how you could become a local guide, and that's how important it is to have these Q&As answered. Like it's so important, okay? But as a local guide, you become an authority, okay? That's what I'm saying here. So even if you're not managing any of those Google My Business listings, by approaching a business, a potential prospect, and you telling them, hey, I'm actually a local guide for Google, it just positions you as a freaking authority. And excuse my language, but it positions you as a freaking authority. Big, okay? So this is me just being transparent with you. I'm sharing this all with you here in front of my space. I'm sharing this all with you. Go get signed up. You have any questions, feel free to ask me down below. You need me to share the links to the local guides community, how the site, so you could get registered as a local guide. Let me know down in the comments. I need to hear from you. It's very important. So ask any questions below. Remember to like this video. Very, very important. Okay? So I'm Guillermo Mata. I will speak to you soon. I hope you got value out of this video. Talk to you in a bit. Take care.